I was talking to some Sunnis on Netscape, and I learned through them that there are weak and inferior Hadiths, fabricated Hadiths, that the Sunnis don't believe in, but that the Shia believe in. I learned this when I presented something from the Hadith that goes like this: 1 hour of deep contemplation is better than 60 years of worship. Also, when I presented this to them, the rank of a man who is silent is worth more than 60 years of divine service. I presented this to him because I thought, this can't be right, because it's such a swift kick in the butt of those who do 5 times a day of having your butt up in the air, bowing to Mecca. You know what I mean? I thought, this cannot be true. So he said, well, no, the Sunnis don't believe that. That's what the Shia believe. He said they're weak and fabricated, inferior versions of the Hadith, and that's what the Shia believe, not the Sunnis. And he presented me with a saying from the Hadith that he believes in, and he's a Sunni, that goes something like this: if any among you see something objectionable, first try to change it with your hand. You can't change it with your hand, then use your tongue. And if you can't change it still, then use your heart. And the latter is the weakest form of faith. I don't know about you, but I think that doesn't sound very good either. Because if somebody, for instance, if you were in a, if you see something objectionable, and you can't change it with your hand, you can't karate chop it or, fix it, and then you can't use your words to get someone to change it for you, then all you have is your heart, and that's the weakest form of faith? Well, doesn't having the weakest form of faith mean you're an infidel? Because who but an infidel has the weakest form of faith? And if that's true, well, where do you end up if you die? Doesn't an infidel go to hell according to Islam? So I presented to him, and he didn't reply back. I said, look, this sounds like a Shia version of the Hadith to me too. 60 years of divine service, is not as good as 1 hour of deep contemplation. He didn't get back to me. So, for any Muslim who's watching this, are there inferior fabricated Hadiths, like the Sunni I was talking to said? Or was he just trying to taqqiya me? Trying to use taqqiya here? Take care.